And the South Africans, well, they're led off by Legrandzy, very useful. Oudtshoorn, Lee and McCarthy, their quartet. Malherbe actually is on the list. We've got Chris McCarthy. And the English team led off by Mark Hilton, and then Corey Henry, Jared Deacon and Sean Baldock. And notice there's no Daniel Keynes, they're resting him on this one. What about Ewan Thomas? Didn't defend his championship, and sorry about that. 494. Well, there's the Zimbabwe team. We better go through the teams and just sort that out. Maspanese is the lead-off runner. Chiwera, Banda, Nyongani, and they've got the outside lane. Here's Ewan Thomas. Wasn't able to defend his title here at these championships. He lost form dramatically, and I think he's decided to take a step back and reassess his position and start again, I would think. So, Michael, your comments on this?
I think Ewan Thomas, obviously a great talent, but so many injuries over the past few years, it'll be very tough for him to develop any kind of consistency. And I think you're right, he's going to take a step back. He's going to have to and really decide what he's going to do next year. You got 2 years coming up that are going to be very important in his career, World Championships and Olympics coming up. He's got to make some drastic changes and try to get himself healthy and get some consistency if he wants to be able to be successful in the next couple of years.
Well, this very, very long stagger, as we've said several times, is the difficult leg, and it'll be very important for Mark Hilton and for Tim Benjamin to get their teams underway. Legrandzy is very strong for South Africa. If anything, he's going pretty well at the moment, and Lloyd of Dominica is going ahead of Sierra Leone. Right at the lead, coming into the bend now, is Maspanese, and now being overtaken by Legrandzy. Legrandzy, the fancied athlete here. And England and Mark Hilton coming through into second place. Australia, the stagger is deceptive though. And we've got South Africa 1, England 2, Australia 3, and Wales, Ewan Thomas have taken over. Michael.
Well, Ewan Thomas obviously is going to take it out hard. That's what he's always done throughout his career, which is very good for him. The problem is that he doesn't have the leg speed to be able to carry that through in the end. So we'll see what he does coming off this curve, because he's put himself out right now, used a lot of energy going around that curve and put himself in first place. But coming off of this last curve in the home stretch, he's got 2, maybe 3 athletes on his heels that could possibly pass him. So we'll see what kind of leg speed he has coming home.
Well, he's been getting into trouble down the home straight, hasn't he? But this is a very, very good run by Ewan Thomas. It really is. The South African coming through, that's Van Oudtshoorn, and Australia as well. And that's Paul Pierce. Australia 1, England 2. Oh, rather, South Africa, Wales 2, sorry about that. South Africa 3, England 4. And look at this run by the Englishman. This is Jamie Baulch. Going very hard down about that's Jared Deacon. In fact, they've changed their. Oh no, Jared Deacon. Right, I've got it mixed up with the Welsh team. Don't worry about it. We've got it right now. Well, this is a very good run. Jared Deacon actually had a very good season until he was overtaken in the 3A's Championships. It really was. Jamie Baulch and Jared Deacon, these two now. Baulch and Deacon. Baulch bringing Wales in. Wales 1, England 2, South Africa 3, Australia 4. And now Matt Elias takes it over for Wales. Matt Elias versus Sean Baldock. These two, Australia 3, South Africa 4. And this is a very good run by the Welsh quartet. Michael, this is a very good performance, isn't it?
It is a very good performance. And you have to remember, a lot of these guys are competing for positions on these teams. You know, you got other guys that are waiting in the wings that are alternates that may actually have a position on this team. So that's why a lot of the guys are not just competing to get into the finals, but they're competing for their spot on the team in the finals.
Well, Elias, of course, who got the silver medal in the 400-meter hurdles, bringing Wales into this final with the first 3. The battle is for the 3rd place. It's Wales and England. Baldock's going well. Wales and England are there. Now, who's going to take the 3rd place by right? South Africa just get it ahead of Australia. But it's fastest losers that go through, two fastest losers over the two semi-finals that go through. And that was a good run by the two home sides in a sense, Michael.
That was a very good run. That was very exciting. You know, a lot of lead changes. I don't know if we'll see that exciting in the finals. I would hope so. But these teams are going to have to run a lot better in order to compete with the Jamaican team and the Bahamas team tomorrow, because those guys they've got Avar Mancour, the world champion, and they've got Michael Blackwood coming in tomorrow. But this is a very good run. You see both of these guys here, Wales and England, both know that they've got themselves into the final at this point. In no sense expending any other energy more than necessary. They're actually laughing and talking to each other at this point. And they've even got the Australian athlete laughing at them behind them. All these guys know that they're in the final, so it'll be a great race tomorrow, seeing these guys run and see how they fare, though, against the Bahamas and Jamaica.
Well, tight finish for third. Let's just bring up to date a moment with the result of that. I went into Great Britain mode for a while there, but back into England and Wales mode. England 1, Wales 2, South Africa 3. They're the three qualifiers by right.